say, I first want to say that when SOSA, the Survivors of Suicide Attempts, group therapy sessions that Sherry was just talking about, when they first started up, I can't name the year, many years ago, I was a peer participant in SOSA, having attempted suicide myself, and it was an extraordinary group of people who were in crisis. They paid no money to be there. They had access to top-level mental health care in a group therapy environment. The session was led by a licensed therapist, and honest to God, one of the people who was in the SOSA group that I peer participated in was a woman named Ann Taylor. Is Ann Taylor here today? Some of you know Ann Taylor. If you know Ann Taylor, scream out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anna's amazing.
Ann Taylor was in my SOSA group, and she was in absolute crisis. She was on the verge of attempting suicide when I met her. Years later, I was absolutely startled. We kept in touch a bit, and I was startled to see her at the Didi Hirsch Erasing the Stigma Awards, receiving an honor. This woman has a passion and a zeal for life today that came from that SOSA group. These programs that Didi Hirsch offers, that helped Greg, that Sherry and Dino coordinate, these are so crucial. Your donations have been so incredibly crucial to this unbelievable, extraordinary organization. I'll say quickly that I became affiliated with Didi Hirsch in 2004 or 5, after I wrote my play, From Bonkers to Botox. I have never written a play before or since, detailing my attempts at suicide. I was so in shame at that time that I dealt with my shame by screaming my stories from the rooftop to slay the shame dragon, you know what I mean? And I decided to dedicate a portion of the proceeds of my play to a mental health organization. Where is Chandri? Where is Chandri? Chandri, where are you? Anyway, she was right there. She is the woman who I called when I called several mental health organizations to see who would be appropriate to funnel a portion of my play's proceeds to. She was the woman that answered the phone. And Chandri was the woman. Okay, this is Chandri. Give it up. This woman is amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. This woman answered the phone, and I said, boy, has this organization got their SHT together. And I decided to fundraise for Didi Hirsch in 2004 or 2005. I'm so glad I did. The rest is history, right?
Amazing. Well, I can see you're all itching to get ready to go on this walk. I know I am. So I'm going to end with one question to you all, which was, if you could tell your younger self anything as they began this journey that you're on now, what would you say?
Gosh. I attempted suicide in 1997 and 98. And if there's one thing I want to say, it would be to reach out. Help is available out there. All alone and feeling like no one would ever understand what I was going through, I was scared and I didn't know what to do, where to go. And so I'm so proud to be part of this organization. Not everyone can be a counselor, a supervisor, or working on the lines, be a survivor of suicide or a suicide attempt. But I want you to know, everyone here can reach out to other people and spread the word. Let's erase the stigma of mental health. Let's erase the stigma of suicide prevention.
That's right.
Everyone here can spread that word and let others know they are not alone. Reach out to your friends. Thank you.
Love that question, Sarah. 4 things that actually come to mind for me to answer that question. Don't ever be afraid to ask for help like I was early on in my lost journey. Share your story often. There is healing in doing so. Don't ever give up hope. Tomorrow is another day. And yes, anything is possible, including surviving a loss to suicide.
Thank you, Greg.
I would just say give yourself a little grace. You know, we all have that voice in our head that can make us feel like, oh my gosh, can I do this? This morning when I walked up here on the stage, I was like, oh my God, how am I going to get on that chair? It's taller than me. Oh, well, look, the chair goes down. So don't worry about that voice in your head that's telling you that you can't do something, because you can. Listen to the voices around you that want to support you. Today is an impactful day, and it might hit you in a different way, you know, today or later.